pretty close to the end.
Yeah, that's what matters, though.
That's what really matters. You're gonna be turning Trump into Hitler.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna be funny.
I know it was saying that something that could happen so fast. I mean, like a couple years, man. So much things could happen in a year, huh? Like, so much things could happen in a year or so. Just can't wait. That orange truck, huh?
Relax, guys.
They got all that Christmas shit in Walmart already, huh? Like all the setting up and things like that.
We'll get to go.
What, want me to open it? Yeah. All right. So Shalom, the real Hebrew Israelites that come in, week out, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass country called America, to teach you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that the sign shows. But first and foremost, we want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and all the Akim out there that are pushing this truth with nothing but sincerity in the name of Yahweh Hashem Hawashai. I'm the brother Markab.
I'm the brother Kawak.
I'm the brother Amor.
And today we want to speak upon the prodigal son, and the meaning of the parable, and it's a beautiful story though, because that story, reflects to the lost sheep though, of Israel, but most and foremost the elect though, you know. So, and if you brothers want to get the Luke 15 and 11, yeah,
15 and 11.
and I got the definition because can you get that in the NLT though?
NLT, all right.
Yeah, and can you get the name of the like what it story,
Yes, sir. Got it.
Yeah, because the title of it though, the parable right there. Because I'm gonna get the definition of prodigal, right? Prodigal. It means wasteful, drive away, and draw out. So it means wasteful, no good. In other words, and that's what it means though. Yeah, draw out though. So it's no good. In other words though,
Got it in NLT.
Can you read the title of it?
The title is The Parable of the Lost Son.
See, the parable of the lost son. So you can start off in the King James.
Let me get because I have the NLT and the Hebrew New Version. So
Okay.
Let me get the King James.
Just have that one.
All right. So it says parable of the lost son. To illustrate the point further, Yahushua told them this story. A man had two sons. The younger son told his father, I want my share of the estate now before you die. So his father agreed to divide his wealth between his sons.
See, and that's the thing though. So we as Israelites got the promise though, you know. So the promise though is not for these other nations though, you know. The promise is for Israel only though. The covenant though of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know, people are trying to say that it's for them though. No, yeah, yeah. They're trying to say it's for like the Gentiles and things like that though. But no, no, the covenant, the promise though, the kingdom to come, you know, is for the Israelites though. You know, more form of the elect though. So you see, it's like when you get a, you know, we got kids, right? And let's say I have a house, right? And I bought it though. Let's say I have the house and I bought it. And the thing of the matter is, it would be for my kids though. You know, it wouldn't be for the neighbor's kids. It's be specifically for my kids though. You know. So this promise, the covenant, you know, from Abraham, Isaac to Jacob, is for the Israelites though. You know, it's not for every other nation though.
And people say, well, that's the Old Testament. Well, didn't Yahushua say he didn't come to change? He came to fulfill.
Fulfilled it, yeah. And he kept the. I mean, we're gonna come to the
Hanukkah.
yeah, Hanukkah already though. And he kept it though. There's a precept that he said that he went to the winter house.
Yeah.
Come
See
on
that?
now.
He went to the winter house, and that house was for his family.
Yeah, yeah.
It was given down father to son, father to son.
Like tradition.
Yeah, like our grandfather's house is supposed to be for all the men, not the women.
Yeah.
Because the women they're given away.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you know, yeah, when you get given away, you know, you go back to yeah, yeah.
See you later, pal.
Yep. Hey, that's already you gonna have to, you know, take care of. You handle. That's on you now. You know.
And then we bring in other women into our family to expand our family. Or
I mean, that's what Jacob did for Israel. You know, all these kids though. It was like what would you want to, huh?
You took 70 over there to Egypt.
Oh yeah, but no, I'm talking about like Jacob, Israel. That he had like what you want to say, like 4 or 5 baby mamas and had all these these different kids though.
They were all cool with it.
Exactly. You know. So it is what it is though. You know. You got that power. You know what I mean? Why not? There's nothing wrong going off with that though. But I mean, like I said, we live in a society where it's wrong to get with another woman that doesn't have it's called cheating. But if that woman doesn't have a man, it's all right. You know.
And the problem lies in the woman herself thinking that she's more valuable than she really is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, none of you are. You should be lucky. Like, hang on to your man.
Exactly. Though.
And
yeah. Yeah. But like they say though, like when a woman has money, right, or the woman, you know, independent or whatever though, she wouldn't get with a nigga that works at McDonald's. But they expect this rich prince though. Oh, like in that movie, what's that? Coming to America?
Oh yeah.
Didn't she work at McDonald's? That girl?
Yeah. She ran it.
Yeah, right. And then he was this prince, right? He was, you know, all this money and everything though. But it's okay for the man to go down to be humble to get himself a girl from McDonald's and shit. But when it's vice versa, nah, hell no. Nah, I can't have that. He works at McDonald's. That nigga broke.
Or sometimes we don't even work.
But that's the thing. The thing is though is like they want the men to humble themselves down to a fucking girl that works at fucking McDonald's. But, and you know, and that's the thing.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
Girls shouldn't even think like that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, just be looking at you got a man that takes care of you.
That's Satan getting in their ear, making them think you're this, you're that. You got power.
Which is devil, is white devil. Oh yeah, continue about
verse 13. A few days later, this younger son packed all his belongings and moved to a distant land, and there he wasted all his money in wild living.
Yeah. So he went, you know, just did pretty much what he wanted though. And the thing about it though is though, he was like us Israelites though, we were the what do they call it, the Romans though. We're the wild olive tree. There you go, wild olive tree though. we Israelites though, but we just didn't know that we were the Israelites though, you know. And that's the thing about it though, man. So he went out though and just to the world though. In other words, he went out into the world though. It's like us though. We didn't know that we were Israelites though. We thought we were just so-called Mexicans, so-called blacks though, so-called Puerto Ricans though.
With no future.
Yeah, exactly though. With no future, nothing, no, nothing at all. And the thing about it though is that he went out though, and that's the thing. In America, they try to push that mirth though, have fun and do all this and that though, But knowing the fact that it's like, nah, man, you're an Israelite. You come with statutes and commandments, man. You come with value though, You come with that. But right here in America, they don't teach you that. They teach you that YOLO spirit though. You only live once though. Have fun as much, you live in though. Have fun as much as you can.
They even got the man with so much that a man would say, "I ain't special."
He's that good.
And then they'll say, "Nobody's special." How the fuck do you know? How the fuck do you know? You know when I get mad, lights flicker, and I'm not making that shit happen. It's the energy inside me that I think of myself as a prince, right? We're princes. We're Yahushai's elect, hopeful elect, or however you want to see it. And that fucking makes you wild with energy. People talking shit to you, a woman getting out of pocket. So you would just leave the situation. Let's say you're at a family function and then you're hearing stuff you don't want to hear. Get up and leave. Don't allow that to happen.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. You know what I mean? You don't want to be around family though, bro. Like at all. You don't even want to be like around the functions and shit like that. Like you just don't, man. Cause it's fucking quality and mirth though. Like what family functions even though, And me personally, I just can't connect with them no more like that. Cause they're on that still in that mirth spirit. I'm not.
They're like everything's gonna be alright. Yeah, when the house comes back and destroys everything.
Then it'll be alright.
Then it'll be alright.
yeah. Hey, I keep it up.
14. Or 14. 15 and 14. And about the time his money ran out, a great famine swept over the land, and he began to starve.
Yeah, that's the thing. He began to starve though, so he was hopeless, right? It's like us Israelites though, we're in this captivity. You don't want to call it captivity, but guess what? It is though. We're hopeless. Now, I was telling brother that the job that I do, I take these what we call them patients, right? Pick up these patients and I take them to the clinic, and the majority of them is Issachar. All fucked up, bro.
Diabetes.
Yeah. No feet, no leg, like wheelchair. High blood pressure.
Most of that stuff happens in prison too.
Oh yeah.
High blood pressure, eating salty ass food.
Oh, they even take them to the prisoners over there to that clinic, and it's Jake. The majority. You see a couple of Edomites, maybe. Maybe they could probably be Jake too, but you see a couple of them. But the majority of the patients that I pick up, bro, they're all Issachar. Issachar, man. Yeah, and it's our people, though, man. They're fucked up. Some, when they're going to that clinic though, they're like a door away from opening to their death already, man. They're almost there already.
That's what that means when you're on dialysis.
Yeah. They hopeless.
They're there. That's their last stand. When they're there, they're praying to Jesus the whole time.
Yeah, they get, and that's our people though. Now they believe in, what I mean, God and Jesus though, right? They already, but the thing is, and some of them are already older, like the majority of them are older though. But it's like you start thinking like, what the hell were you doing when you were young, huh? Now when you get older, that's when you want to go to God and Jesus and all that though. But what about the wickedness from before though? Now you want to repent though, or would you want to so-called repent though when you're all fucked up though? The majority of all that though is because their punishment though, man.
That's it, and they don't get it because they don't want to suffer.
Yeah, exactly. And if something were to happen, that clinic though, man, if they don't go for 2-3 days, oh man, they yeah.
They pump them up with chemicals, man, that keeps them going.
Yeah. That's all it is though, just putting them shit to keep going, to literally just to be living. It's like being on that what's that called, the life support type shit. And our people are hopeless though, man. Can you read about this?
15. He persuaded a local farmer to hire him, and the man sent him into the fields to feed the pigs. Wow.
Yeah. So he went out there though,
Whites and fucking pigs too.
Yeah. And then this is how desperate the son was, though. You guys keep brief off
Yeah.
yourself.
The young man became so hungry that even the pods he was feeding the pigs looked good to him, but no one gave him anything.
So imagine though, man, starving that much though, you want to eat the shit that they give the swine or the pig though. Man, that's crazy though. You know?
Not only that, you're around pigs. You shouldn't be next to pigs.
Yeah. So, and then like we're talking about those patients, right? The majority of them most likely was eating swine, and that's probably fucked them up even more worse. They get into the conditions though because they were eating all that swine and all that shit too, you know. And that's the thing about it though, man. You know, you research though, what does pig do to you? You know, it rises up the high blood pressure, fucks cholesterol, it fucks you up, man. And if you being a people, which is Israel, not supposed to eat that, what do you think is gonna happen to you? Yeah. And like I was saying though, the majority of them is Israelites though that go there. I pick up a bunch of Israelites. You know? Keep your focus.
Verse 17. When he finally came to his senses, he said to himself, "At home, even the hired servants have food enough to spare, and here I am dying of hunger."
Yeah. And think about it though. That's like, you know, you think about it though, it's like, man, like when you come into the truth, right? You're like, Yahweh Shemel Shai. It's better to be, you know, well, Yahweh Shemel Shai chose us, but we didn't choose him, but he chose us. And we acknowledge it though, and we see like, damn, you know, like when you think about that, it's like he was in the world though, man. And, you know, us thinking too, like when the world, it was no good for us. It was worse though, yeah. I mean, if we're gonna be suffering, at least you know, being in truth, we suffer righteously instead of suffering with the wrongdoings though of being in the world. You know, and he had to acknowledge though, man, you know, my dad's house, you know, our pop's house, where we had hired servants, so I didn't have to work though. You know, I just, you know, what I'm saying though, just, but over here, you know, the field which represents the world, you know, you gotta work though, you gotta do this and you gotta do that. You know, it's like we have it better over. He had it better over there at his dad's house. You know, but over here in the, you know, where he's working in the field, he had to work. He's going through all of this shit, man. You know, when you come with Yahweh Shem Shai though, at least you suffer though, but righteously though, man. I'd rather suffer righteously than to suffer being in the world. I can't pay the bills. Fucking kids aren't acting right though. Fucking moms or some shit though, like heartbreak, like, you know what I'm saying though, like it's just things like that, man. You like, you'd rather suffer righteously though, you know. Which, you know, I get a precept real quick though.
I got this.
Oh, okay, come. You want to get yours?
Ecclesiasticus 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
See, so you gotta suffer though. You know, anything to do with anything though. You know, that's why I was saying we'd rather suffer righteously than to suffer of shit that when you being a fucking Jake in the world though. You know, and that's the thing about it though, man. And some people don't want to take acknowledgement of that though. You know, so was that?
Yeah,
Because I got a. Because coming into the truth though, you know, we know we fucked up, man. You know, as we were in the world. So this is Micah 7:9. It says, "I will bear the indignation of the Most High, because I have sinned against Him, until He plead my cause, and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold His righteousness." You see, but it says, "I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned." So we acknowledge that we were, you know, we fucked up. We were sinners, though, you know. And that's the thing about it, though, man. And a lot of you people don't acknowledge the sins that you have done.
Still remember shit that we did.
Yeah. And so imagine our former past lives too. We don't know what the hell we did. How many times we came to the earth though?
How many times we fucked up?
Yeah. Because it says right here, He will bring me forth to the light, and shall behold His righteousness. Because we know this truth though is righteousness though. We you know, we were in the world already. We've been there, done that. It didn't get us nowhere, you know? It didn't get us nowhere though. But at least with this truth though, at least we sound right, man. The mind though, at least though, man. You know, all this time and shit though, man. And then when we're in the world, sometimes, you know, we suffer. We didn't know why we were suffering either. Like, why is this shit happening to me? Why this and that though? Well, because I was sinning though, you know, and that's why though. But coming into your truth, though, you acknowledge your sin, though. You're like, damn, I would be a fucking nigga. Ow.
It's easier, but it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Hurt.
Exactly. Well, it says the sweet, and then when it comes down, it's bitter.
It's like that garlic.
Yeah, yeah. It's good for you. Let's be bitter.
And the
Good
light that we approached was the man of Yahweh Shai. The man that didn't look or fit the part that we thought were men of the Lord. Because people think that men of the Lord are just shaved face priests, or the tuxedos and nice suits, driving cars and shit. No, it's the guy that has a fucking mean look on his face. He doesn't want to hear your bullshit.
Yeah. Like you think you can approach. They don't. People that they have the Jesus, the white Jesus, right? They don't want to hang this images on the wall.
Yeah, just imagine the difference, right? Just imagine the difference between a white Jesus that's hanging on a cross, dead. That's a form of submission.
Yep.
And this guy is not submitting.
He's ready for war.
He's looking at you and he's got the sword.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's the thing that you're not gonna get taught in the churches, though.
Yeah.
Exactly, though.
All you're gonna get taught is you're not man. You're gonna tell the women you're precious. You're this. You're that.
Yeah.
So that they can rule over a man.
Yeah, we the prizes, though. We the prizes, though, not the fucking women, though. Man, fuck these bitches, man. The majority of these bitches ain't no good, anyways. Yeah. And it's like a handful of at least these righteous women, though. Just a handful, though. But the majority, they're not. And then when you get a woman that's, it ain't, if it ain't, pop her the first time, then it really ain't, technically ain't your woman, though, man.
Just homies.
Yeah. Their turn. They're, but it's just the way it is, and that's how America provides, though, provides shit like that, man. It's stupid, man. Did you get 17? Or you're
17, yeah, we can go back to 17. When he finally came to his senses, he said to himself, at home, even the hired servants have food, enough to spare, and here I am dying of hunger.
And, and our people trust in this fucking society, man. We're just dying over here, man. Can you get the one I was talking about? Exodus?
This is Exodus 1 and 11. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasures, cities, Pithom and Ramses.
Can you keep reading about what's up? Yeah, because this is the time of the Egyptian captivity, man. These Egyptians put taskmasters on the Israelites, though. So we were going through things,
It was already like 200 or 300 years, maybe even 400 years since Jacob came up with all his sons. Joseph with corn.
Yeah.
So they forgot.
Yeah, and then there was a new Pharaoh. Yeah, new Pharaoh. So yeah. Yeah. And he didn't know. I mean, he didn't know these people. Like,
jeez, man.
Who the fuck? I don't give a fuck about these people, right?
Fuck, man. You guys like to get treated bad, man. You guys are fucking idiots.
Exactly, man. That's our fucking people. Oh, didn't it happen too in the Babylonian? With Daniel, right? When it was a new king too. So it was just like, was it something about when the Persians took over? Something like that.
It's all over there.
Yeah.
Darius or something like that.
Yeah, he came into the play. Yeah, he didn't know these people either. Can you keep reading about something?
But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew.
Yeah, and that's us though. That's us though. We oppressed though, so-called Mexican and so-called black though. We have a bunch of kids though, Puerto Ricans too, and we just the only thing we get out of this society is the pleasure out of it. It's literally Jake though would be just probably a little drink though and sex, and that's it. And even our people, we even were going through that from the past though, So they multiplied. So the only pleasure out of the work that they had to do was just pretty much sex. And it's had a bunch of kids though. And who's known to have a bunch of kids though? Us though. Well, that's just one indicator that's, what I'm saying, that our characteristics, which we are though,
And they were grieved because of the children of Israel.
Yeah, because they felt ready. It's like Esau, right? When Esau sees a bunch of Jake, like 20 deep, let's say if we had 20, 30 brothers though, and they see they're gonna be intimidated. Like, what the hell are they doing? No,
Yeah, there was a Edomite that came in a red truck. I don't know if you guys seen him. He just came to try to punk us, but we don't give you that energy, homie. You don't get it. You don't get it. We give you the energy.
Exactly.
You ain't putting no energy on me, homie.
Oh, I didn't even notice though.
Yeah. I noticed those little things.
Yeah,
and that's what really has the men of the Lord like.
Yeah.
It's insane, but it's yeah. He just came over looking like if that would have been the old me, I'd have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I was tripping. He was tripping. He considered it a drive-by.
Yeah, a dry stare.
A drive-by.
Yeah, drive-by stare. A mug.
Mean mugging. But that's how we are looked upon.
That's how. Well, exactly. That's how Jake though. So if he was looking over here, who the fuck is these fucking saw 3 so-called Mexicans over here? You know?
Can you imagine Pharaoh looking at us and then kill these people?
Yeah. I don't give a fuck though.
We're just slaves.
Yeah. I don't know these fucking people though. I don't know. And then they're like, yo, they're growing, man. There's a lot of them. Hey, you know this. Exactly. So when it comes to Jake, man, these other nations feel intimidated. They feel, you know, they can't fuck with us, man.
And we're not even intimidating nobody.
Exactly. We're not. What I was saying about the Duke King, we're intimidated. Right here, preach the word. Look over here trying to start some shit. See that the presence though, man. The presence is just so, like, you know, it gravitates to people's attention though, you know, without even trying.
Like if I could say this, I was picking up my daughter in Wheatley, and I went to McDonald's to pee and get some fries and get my seats, a couple of drinks. And there was this finance issue car right here, and she paid with the credit card, and we were kind of looking at each other, and she would catch me and I would look away, and I would catch her, and she was kind of sneaky.
Yeah.
But I was standing, and then I looked, and there was $20 in front of me. All folded up. Hey, you dropped your $20.
Yeah.
She didn't fucking drop her $20 bill. She put it on the ground so I could notice it, so I could talk to her.
Yeah. Women do that though. You know, women do that though.
They're slick.
Yeah.
But it's that presence. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't even know how to do it. I'm just sitting there waiting for my fucking fries, and the other bitch told me she forgot about my number, and I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. So she was distracted.
Yeah. But if you take a look at the whole situation, it's all Yahweh's doing.
Yep.
You know, he made that lady forget about my order so that younger lady could come in. It made me get thinking about, hey, that's pretty cool. I still got it.
Yeah.
She's trying to, okay, see, maybe I shouldn't be so fucking pissed off, right?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's a woman's mind though. That's how they think.
And you see, that's how a woman's supposed to be.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be relaxing.
Chilling though. Yeah.
Like you're playing video games all the time. Like you're all having fun. Like, no, like, where are you at? You smell like perfume. That ain't nice smell.
Yeah.
Shit, crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy though. And that's what I'm saying. That woman, you know, like you got to. Like a woman will notice you as soon as you walk into the room, as soon as you walk into the store.
She'll dismiss you right then and there.
She'll right away. You know, she saw you before you even seen her. Sometimes.
And it was right in between her legs.
Oh, come on now. Yeah, he's looking.
Like if somebody else sees it, I'm gonna step on it.
Yeah.
She let me see it. I was like, oh, you dropped your money. And then I talked to her, and then I went outside. I said something to her.
Yeah.
She was, you already know.
Yeah.
But a raunchy bitch ass woman, oh, you trying to steal it? No, I'm just trying to help. And then that's the difference between how you're supposed to be and how you are.
Yeah.
You're all combative. You're just fucking swinging at bros.
Yeah.
Like you're just trying to punch them. It's insane.
Yeah. But you see, that's the lie, and that's what Israelites come with. You know, the salt of the earth, man. That's what we are. You know. Keep reading about 13.
Exodus 1 and 13. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor.
And that definition of rigor means harshness and cruelty. So they were you know, they were treating them like shit. Oh yeah? Yeah.
Imagine being treated like shit by someone that you can't do anything about.
Yep. And go to the supervisor, hey man, this guy you can't do anything.
You're getting your ass whipped.
And I think that Pharaoh was just so intimidated by us though that they just, you know, Like now, when they see Jake though, when they see
What are we
Jake
gonna
though,
do
they call the
about that?
cops on Jake. He ain't doing shit. He literally just walking though. A so-called black man, right? He just walking, has his headphones, and he's just walking though, and they call the cops on him. No reason. Yeah. And it's not because he looks suspicious. Nah, fuck, be straight. It's because he's, so-called black. He's Jake,
Because you're intimidated.
That's all it is, intimidate. Hide your daughters.
And then scientists figured out that it's really due to penis envy.
I believe it too. They know.
Because that's the truth, man. The truth is what I don't think about that when I look at another man. I don't even think about that person. I just look, make sure that he's not trying to jack me up, and then let him know I'm not afraid of you. Things like that.
And that's how even Jake too is too though. Like they don't want to start shit with you, but they want to know what kind of energy you're bringing too.
What kind of energy? Yeah. What kind of energy are you bringing?
Yeah, and that's it's not he's tripping on you on a personal level, but he wants to know what energy you on though, so
Are we
he
on the
could be
same
ready.
team?
Yeah.
See, but the Edomite will be like, he's probably gonna fuck my wife when I'm not looking.
Yeah. Well,
He's gonna love it because he has a bigger dick.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line with penis envy. That's why when slaves were being fucked in the ass by their white masters, it was because penis envy.
Hating, they're just hating.
He's got so much.
But you don't want someone like him too, create a mindset.
Trying to bring him there. And the lowest point that man can be brought down to is to stop emitting that energy.
And then too, we can feel like, oh, I'm the authority right here. I'm the boss.
But you got negative energy, Esau. Yeah. You got positive energy.
What's that little grown syndrome, little man
Little
syndrome?
Man syndrome?
Yeah, that's what fucking Esau is.
Yeah, see, in a little man compared to a big man has little parts.
Exactly, yeah. That's to say, that little man syndrome. You want to be all.
You don't want to be a little man. And then you ever heard women say, "Oh, you're putting out that big dick energy, or you got that little dick energy." It all stems back to penis energy.
Yeah.
Penis worship, penis energy. Phallic this, phallic that. Look at that telephone pole. What does it look like? It looks like a penis. What is it? It provides power. Oh, he's got a big dick. I better kill him. How do you know?
Exactly, man. That's fucking Esau weird ass
the
though.
devil.
Yeah, he knows this shit. Even from the time back into the Babylonians, they knew about Jake. So that was the purpose.
So Luke 15 and 18, I will go home to my father and say, Father, I have sinned against both heaven and you.
And that's where I read that piece on Micah 7 and 9. He acknowledged that, you know what, I was fucked up, man. It's when we come into the truth though, we acknowledge our sins though, like man, we fucking demons in the world, man. We're fucking up. So that's the thing with him too, the parable, because what that sin represents is Israel, and coming back to the fold, Can you keep reading about what you said?
I am no longer worthy of being called your son. Please take me on as a hired servant.
That was 19?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Read it in the NLT. Want me to read it in the King James?
Yeah, about what you said.
All right. I was reading the whole NLT so you could understand it.
Yeah. That's why I said that though too.
Luke 15 and 19 in the KJV. And am no more worthy to be called thy son. Make me as one of thy hired servants.
And that's the thing, because we were out in the world though, man. As Israelites, so we were scattered among the world though. So we were no good, man, because we started following these idols, these philosophies though. So can you get that down? The one I just said, Jeremiah 2 and 21.
Jeremiah 2 and 21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine.
And that's us though. We the noble vine, right? We prince of power, what this brother said earlier. Yeah, we prince of power though, and that's how Yahweh made us though, the prince of power,
And he'll show you how he made you.
Exactly. Hey, so we were known as a noble vine, right?
Yeah.
As a people, we are noble vine.
Hey, that's look at this bee. This bee's attracted to me because I'm wearing the right color.
Yeah.
But what made Yahweh Hashem choose me? I can't figure it out, and I'm not gonna try to figure it out. All I have to do is say, I am no longer worthy of being called attitude you got to have.
Humble. That's showing humbleness.
But people don't think I'm humble. People see something else.
Or what you were saying earlier about yeah. They still see the past, the old past. Like I'm not that person anymore. And it happens to me too, brother. So I understand too. Like I'm not that fucking person no more, man.
It's irritating.
And even in the household with my woman too, because when I met her and we got together, I was in the truth yet, and she's still kind of like, I'm not fucking those colleges anymore. I don't fucking do that shit. You know how many fucking with the holidays coming up, you know how many fucking arguments me and my woman had every fucking year, even fucking in 4th of July, we got into it and shit. Because I just said simple, I'm not doing this shit. I'm not fucking with it. And that became a whole ass fucking problem. Each year never fucking felt. But now she understands this is what I'm doing, But it was just fights though.
That's it.
And that's what's the person I sleep next to, man. Like
I have the same problem at home.
Yeah. So but it's part of the suffering.
Yeah.
We acknowledge it, like.
But it'll get intense sometimes. Just we have to think it's just demons.
Yeah, that's what I demon though, let it wear out.
I walk out of the fucking house so many times, and wherever I'm at, if I don't like the way I'm treated, I just get up and leave.
And that's the smartest move you can do. The fuck you're gonna sit there and argue still with it? Like, what the fuck, why? And that's the same way too,
Yeah, for reals. My mom straight up told me in a roundabout way, "You're not really that important. Anybody can do what you do." That's fucking demon.
Yeah,
how you gonna say that about someone that you pushed through your birth canal, held in your arms, and loved me more than you loved yourself at one point? Now I'm just not important.
That was saying it was the end of times where your own family go against. That's what proves though that we're in those times though. Shit, we're in those times though.
You should take it seriously.
Yeah, we're in those times though, man. It goes to prove though, man. So we gotta continue to do the work though. Don't suffer and continue to do the work though. This is what it is, Sometimes it's just like, man, how wish I could come in more sooner though,
Pack a few eggs before you make an omelet.
Yeah.
Those eggs are packed, baby.
Can you read about this?
Jeremiah 2 and 21. Yet I had planted thee a noble vine, holy a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?
Yep. And that's what our people became, We were there too. We became degenerate, man. We were no good, man. No value, So we became this degenerate plant, though, no good to Yahweh Shemel Shai, because we were following the idols, we were following these philosophies, we were no good, man. And that's just the reality of what happens, though, because if you're Israelite, we have statutes and commandments that we try to apply it to the best of ability on our everyday life, though, So imagine if you don't know you're an Israelite, you're just gonna be being a nigga out there in the world, man. You're a degenerate. Look at our people, man. Look at Jake, man. What they're doing now. These kids nowadays, man. I don't even look at these kids no more, man, because they'll shoot you more than fight you. So you can't even be like, whoa, man. You're feeling some type of way. We could catch it, but you can't even tell these kids ain't gonna fight you. What the fuck's a fighting though? They're gonna just rather shoot you though.
I just wave at everybody. I say hi, I smile.
Yeah.
Hey, looking at me dirty. Oh, hey, buddy.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's our people, man. That's our people, man. Our people try to shoot you, man, and all this other shit.
Envious.
Yeah, we're fucking degenerate ass plants, though, man. Degenerate, though, man. And that's just the way they are, Yeah, that's what they are, man. It's part of the curses and part, the times too. But that's just our people. A fucking degenerate ass fucking plant, man.
And speaking of plants, what did the house right here? Yeah,
Dust it out, right?
Dust it out. It's fucking withered.
Yeah.
So those are you 2/3.
You guys are that withered. That was a fig tree, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have no fruit. You guys ain't nothing. No, you guys have no fruit. You guys
have nothing.
I got precept. John 15 and 1. I am the true vine, and my Father is the keeper of the vineyard. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit.
Yeah.
And every branch that does bear fruit, he prunes to make it even more fruitful.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So these degenerates, they don't got no fruit on them. What are you gonna learn from these motherfuckers? How to be niggas, how to smoke, how to roll a blunt.
They got bugs on them.
Yeah. God. So can you keep reading the purple? I think you're on 21, right?
20.
20. Okay.
Luke 15 and 20. And he arose and came to his father, but when he was yet a great way off, his father saw him and had compassion, and ran and fell on his neck and kissed him.
And that's the thing. We're coming into the truth though. Hey, Yahweh Hashem Hashai had compassion on us, right? You had mercy though, because if not, he could have just you could have withered away, you know. So us learning this truth though, you know, he had compassion on us though, you know. He had compassion on us though. And that's the thing about the parable. The father saw his son. Hey, he got happy though. And you know, us when we came into the truth though, we know different paths to walk though. Like, hey, you know, hey, what they say that the angels rejoice in heaven when one comes back, which I will get that one too though. So you see,
You know what makes a gardener happy? Since he said a beautiful scripture, the heavenly Father is pruning the vine, right? When I see a vine that's giving out branches, I have to prune the ones next to it. They're going to take energy from that one.
oh, the bad energy, yeah,
Yeah. And then that represents the 2/3. And then now he's so happy to see you fruit and branch out. He knows. I'm going to get some fruit from this branch.
Yeah.
So he'll eliminate all the other branches around you, taking your air, your sun, basically all your energies. And then you'll take all that energy that those bad branches were taking, and it's all for you. So so that's how happy he is.
Yeah.
He's very happy. He will take from others to give to you.
Yeah. That's how it is too.
He's the ultimate judge, and nobody can say, "Oh, that's fucked up."
Are you gonna tell that to the Yahweh?
Real quick, Isaiah 27 and 2. In that day, sing about a fruitful vineyard. I, Yahweh Shai, am its keeper. I water it continually. So Yahweh Shai is the one that waters it. It says, I guard it night and day so no one can disturb it. He waters the fruitful vineyard.
It's just real, you know, we got the fruit over here, man. You know,
That's what house is made too.
yeah. We got the real fruit over here, man. You'll eat over here, man. You'll eat.
Yeah.
You know, and if you eat though, then you start providing fruits, man. You know.
Just remember, you're gonna be fruitful.
Yeah.
Or
Exactly.
else.
Exactly.
Not. Oh, I ran over a cat. I feel bad.
Oh yeah. See, that was a bad fruit.
That was a bad branch.
Yeah. Oh, that we saw the branch though. We seen some fruit on it. Maybe we thinking it was no, but that branch just withered away. You got another one?
And Romans 11 and 17.
Yeah, that's the one I was tiger.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can take it out. You can bring it out. Yeah.
And if some of the branches be broken off, and thou being a wild olive tree, wert grafted in among them, and with them partakest of the root and fatness of the olive tree.
See.
Exactly.
Yep. And you guys, you 2/3. You know,
Still part of the root.
what's that? Because that's the one where it talks about the stock, right? Coming back to the stock though, knowing who we are, you know.
Yeah, because you grafted as a wild
There you go,
olive branch,
grafted, yep.
and then it went back into the regular olive. The wild olive branch is vigorous, right? It's got all kinds of wild energy.
Yep.
But that's only wild because it was away from the trunk.
Yep. That stock though, yeah. The stock.
And it had to come back.
Grafted.
To repent and repentance. Turn around and come back to where you were grafted from.
Exactly, and it's a spirit because you can't just graft any plant with a stock of any other plant.
That's what
it has to be the same one. Yeah, because you see it where like you was talking about the gardener, like you could put a stock. I mean, the part of the plant on the stock part grafted, and it'll start eventually growing. But if you get it from another plant and put the stock of a different one, it won't grow.
The whole plant.
Yeah, so going to this is just for Israel, you know. With that noble vine though, so it's not for anybody though, you know. That stock though has to go back from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you know. Is that it? Can you keep reading the purple?
We're on 22 or 20. father said to his servants, "Bring forth the best robe and put it on him, and put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet."
Yeah, see. So he wasn't like he scolded him or anything like that. You know,
And then we have the-
he was just happy. He was just happy that oh his son came back, and that's the thing because we you know we could have been put to death for any sins that we had committed. You know, so but not you know we weren't. We got brought into this light though, and we understand though who we are though, and what we're supposed to do too. You know, first and foremost. So you see, so he gifted him all that. He gave him all that though, you know, because you know it was his son though. It's the same thing for of the elect though, coming back to understanding, you know, going back to the word, you know, Yahweh Shema Shai will bless you with all these things though, you know,
all of it.
all of it, yeah. So you know you'll be forgiven the sins from the past though, you know, at least that he knows though. Like okay, I know like the parable, like the son was out there, he was you know living lavishly though, you know, and he was out there doing all this and that though. But even at that though, the father still pretty much hey forgave him for whatever shit he did out there. Hey, you came back at least though, you know.
Came back to the fold.
Mm-hmm. Can you gotta okay, keep reading about this.
And bring hither a fatted calf, and kill it, and let us eat and be merry.
See?
For,
Uh, yeah, keep reading.
for this is my son was for this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found, and they began to be merry.
Yeah, see? Hey, so we were lost though, man. We were lost, you know? But we found though, you know, because of this word though, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So that's the thing about it though, man. We were all lost though at one point, man. We were all lost though. But we didn't even know, man. We didn't even know that. You know, that we were Israelites though, man. We you know besides we Israelites though, we didn't know the true word though, you know? And that's the thing about it though, man. Because you know in the scripture it talks about many times that we were scattered among the whole world though, you know? We're scattered around the whole world. Yeah, yeah. So that was also a curse too, you know. Um,
Now his elder son was in the field, and as he came and drew nigh to the house, he heard music and dancing. And he called one of the servants and asked what these things meant.
yeah, so he was like, "Hey, what's going on? They throwing a party over there?" Like, and that's the older son, right?
Yeah.
The older son, yeah. He was like, "Wait, what's going on over there? Like, what are you doing over there? What's going on?"
And he said unto him, Thy brother is come, and thy father hath killed the fatted calf, because he hath received him safe and sound.
Yeah, see. So you know, he was like, "Oh, so that's what's happening," you know. Uh,
And he was angry and would not go in. Therefore came his father out and entreated him.
yeah, and that's the thing though. So the brother was mad because he was like, "Hey, you know, I stayed here, you know, and while his brother, prodigal son, went out there and did what he did, so he was pissed. Like, why are you throwing him a party though? When you know what I'm saying he was out there though, and I stayed here still working for you, you know. Now can you get that the one I just told you?
Matthew 20 and 8. So when even was come, so when even was come, the Lord of the vineyard said unto his steward, Call the laborers and give them their hire, beginning from the last unto the first.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it though. So
Damn.
yeah, so that's the thing though, right? So like we're saying that we walked in different paths of the world, of our life. I mean, the life that we didn't all come in at the same time, you know. These brothers came in before I did. I mean, it was like a chain reaction, you know. So the thing about it though is that you know, like I said, these brothers came before. You brothers almost got like almost a decade, right? Well, not a decade, but like 10 years, right? Like doing the work though. From what I remember though, you know, from what I remember, you know, when I came in, these brothers already have been doing the work for like 5 years or 4 years, you know. So brothers been doing the work though. So these laborers that come though, they don't all come at the same time, you know. Can you read about this? I think you're at 9, right? Or you're at 9?
Matthew 20 and 9. And when they came that were hired about the 11th hour, they received every man a penny.
See, so like Brothers come in, different hours, different time, and not everyone comes in at the same time, right? Like you think about, look at the apostles. Apostle Tahar been doing it like what 40 years. He was like one of the first couple hours though, man.
Yeah.
And then it was the other brothers that came in, the bishops though, the elders, and like the 90s, and maybe like early 2000s, and then it was that YouTube era
Yeah, and then a lot more
came on. Yeah, so it was like it's different hours though, So even the one that came in late though, let's say they're talking job wise, came in late, right? And it was like, and then the guy that came in at the was the second hour, we're gonna be looking at the guy that came in at 11th hour, like, man, what's up with this guy? This guy came late, and then I've been here since. Yeah, because he keep reading about this stuff.
Matthew 20 and 10. But when the first came, they supposed that they should have received more, and they likewise received every man a penny.
Yeah, see, so the ones that are like, oh, we should receive more. We've been here longer than he was, though. So that penny, that pearl right there, that penny represents part of the kingdom, though. We receive the kingdom, though.
That's an awesome penny.
Yeah, and that's what it represents, the penny, though, the kingdom, though. That no matter what time you come into this truth, though, you doing the work, eh? But like I was telling these brothers have been doing the work already, almost 10 years, right? And I've been with since the pandemic happened. I came in, right? Not even like 5 years or whatever. So let's say a brother comes in, right? And he starts learning, he starts doing the work though. He's been doing the work for 4 or 5 months. And Yahweh Shemashai comes already though. We can't hate on that brother that came in. He's been only here for 3-4 months doing the work though. And then all this, he's gonna receive the same penny as other brothers did though. Lord willing, the penny, the same penny. And going back to that parable, and that brother was, hating on the prodigal brother because he was. It shouldn't be like that, because at the end of the day, it was like he stole his brother though, but he was hating on him because he was saying that he was out there doing this and that, but I've been here serving them.
Never that.
Yeah, but it can't be like that. So any brother that's of the elect though comes though, we can't be hating on that brother. Hey,
He came at the right time.
yeah, exactly. Hey, man, shit, good timing though. Good timing though. So like I was saying though, brother comes in, and he's been doing the work for 3-4 months though, and all these things go down though.
He's gonna make it.
Yeah, he'll make it. He's gonna save the same penny as others though.
And we should be happy for him.
Yeah, exactly. Can you keep reading the parable?
And he answered, said to his father, Lo, these many years do I serve you. Neither transgressed I at any time thy commandment, and yet thou never gavest me a kid that I might make merry with my friends.
Yeah, like the kid's like a goat, right? Like a little
Chivito.
chivito, yeah, small one. See? Yeah. That's you want it from the Biblia, yeah. Mexicans.
If you never had birria, you don't understand what's going on. Because you have it with your homies, right? Hi, this is looking good, and this and that. So he was upset.
How did I didn't even, and then he gets one and he was out there doing, guess what? Like us brother, we were out there in the world too. So a brother that's coming fresh out of the world, coming over here and starts learning things like that, we gotta teach him. That's that's part of the job though, and we gotta teach him. And he comes in and things start going down. Jacob's trouble at the full effect though, and he's like, brother, you can, like brother say, you came in the right time, brother, to be with the Lord.
And the homies throw you a party when you get out of jail.
yeah, on the left hand side, yeah. Booking Jacob, barbecues and beer. Get him some girls and shit too.
And if you don't understand that, we're not on the same page.
Yeah.
We're not on the same page, man.
I think I seen something where it said though, like there was 2 brothers, right? One of them went to the college though, and it said like they didn't throw him a party though, but his brother that's a nigga though got out of prison and they were doing a big party. They're more of the brother that went to college or graduated from college. That's what it was. Like he graduated from college or something, and they didn't throw him anything. But the brother that got out of prison, they threw him a party though. Like some shit like that went down though, But it's just you know what I mean? It's crazy though, Yeah,
But as soon as this thy son was come, which hath devoured thy living with harlots, thou hast killed for him the fatted calf.
And that's the thing, right? So even though, he did all this and that, right? Like for example, I think we talked about one time before that. They say you see, like one of your rivals, right? And but if let's say you guys had beef or whatever the case though, man. Because trust me, I had people guys beef with though from the past though, you know. But if it's one of them that came and he was sincere and he wanted to actually know, and I read his spirit though, even though, yeah, it has to be like I can't, you know what I mean?
Under the clear.
Yeah, I can't be like nigga. I fought you, nigga. How many times though? Yo, we got
That's
down.
hard, right?
Yeah,
It's hard because you consider him your enemy.
yeah,
But if you forgive that enemy, you're golden.
yeah. That's what it means to what's that called? Forgive your neighbor, your brother.
That's what it means to turn the other cheek. Actually, well, no, on this side.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That guy, which he did sucker punch me and everything. And that's why we got into it. But if you would come here and you sincere, I would have to I would have to go drop
That
all
would
the things.
be the ultimate turning of the other cheek because it happened before.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And if somewhere inside you think that it might happen again, but it's okay because you're going to turn the other cheek.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're not going to think. But you're not going to think. You're not going to think negative. You're going to think, oh, he's going to do it. You're going to think he's not going to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn the other cheek because I know he's not.
Yeah. Going back to like we were talking about earlier about the energy, what kind of energy is bringing, to the table. You gotta be, that's us naturally too, That's Rallo.
And you got to be cool with it. So like there's the scammers calling, right? And they have Hindu voices.
Oh yeah.
So they call in and I say, hey buddy, where you calling from? And this guy said, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi. And I said, are you sure you're not calling from New Delhi, India? And you got to play with them.
Yeah.
You can't take it all serious. Yeah. And then he was like, excuse me. And then I was like, India. I made myself laugh. Yeah. But I knew he was trying to scam.
Yeah. So that's what you gotta have. You gotta know. Yeah.
Even Indians here have we're Mexican, right? So-called, but we're Ishikar. If we go talk to another Ishikar and they only speak Spanish, and they hear us speak Spanish, they're gonna tell that we have an accent.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They'll see that. Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's true. How when they speak English, we hear that accent.
Yeah. You can tell you're from this place.
Yeah.
But you ain't in Mississippi. You're way over there.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
That's crazy.
Can you read about me, son?
Let me read 30 again. But as soon as thy son was come, which hath devoured thy living with harlots, thou hast killed for him a fatted calf. And he said unto him, Son, thou art ever with me, and all that I have is thine.
There you go. Give him everything.
You could have took that calf your damn self.
Yeah.
Why you asking?
Yeah, exactly. See? So he still gave him everything. And that's us coming into the fold, man. Like, hey, you come back to who we really are, though, man. So that prodigal son represents, Israel being lost out there in the world, man, being lost, though. But more of the elect, better yet, though. Prodigal son is the elect, though.
So pretty much, let's just leave it off.
Well, we're gonna finish right here.
All right.
Yeah. So you want to get the last one or?
Yeah, I'll get the last one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So
to like 32, right? It's like
it was meet that we should make merry and be glad, for this thy brother was dead and is alive again, and was lost and is found.
Yeah, exactly. So now can you get that one?
Matthew 18:12. How think ye, if a man have 100 sheep, and one of them be gone astray, doth he not leave the 99 and go into the mountains and seeketh that which is gone astray?
Yeah, exactly. So I can get the next one.
And if so be that he find it, verily I say unto you, he rejoiceth more of that sheep than of the 99 which went not astray.
Yeah, and that's talking. Yeah, see, that's talking about the elect coming back to though. They really are, man, coming to the word though. It says the angels rejoice in heaven though when one comes. So that's the elect though. So the parable is Israel coming back to knowing who they really are though, man, because they were lost in the world though.
Be happy for that, brother.
Yeah. Well, when my first camp though, this brother said that, hey, I'm glad you said something about like to the whole glad you're here. They rejoice, man. They're rejoicing in heaven right now.
That was the best day of my life.
That's why.
The first day, second day, it was best days of my life. The next ones that follow are my kids being born.
Yeah.
So you don't fucking get it.
Yeah. And I was happy though. I was happy though.
I'm happy too.
It's kind. It was when let's say you see some like on YouTube, right? You see, you get to finally be, there though. And that's why I even told his brother I had a dream though that I was in the mix with you guys even before I started camping with brothers. And then coming true though, coming to the to camp, and I was like, yeah, I'm here. Like the kid that plays football and he finally makes it in NFL and he steps into the field the first time. He looks around like, yeah, I made it. It was a better feeling than that. Coming doing the camp.
It's a serious thing. That's why it's placed above anything else in my list of being happy. Well, actually, the first thing would be was when I called upon the names, and then the chariots were right here on my freaking face, as far as that tip of that pole. You still remember that video I showed you with the three? I didn't.
That was one of the first ones, right? Oh, your video.
And they were coming at me to pick me up and take me. That's why I get years. Like you asked me how old are you? I really don't know. That happened when I think I was 35. But then for some reason I thought I was 38.
Oh.
So they took me and they showed me whatever they showed me, brought me back instantaneous like that. Because that was exciting, and then those two guys that were with me, one of them recorded it. His name was Joey, and Vinny was the other guy. They were witnesses too, so we were all frantic.
Yeah.
Oh, we just saw this, we just saw that. Yeah. And everybody was telling Walmart was telling us, calm down. We couldn't calm down.
Yeah. You were working with this brother, right? Yeah.
And that was the most exciting thing that ever happened to me. Exciting.
Yeah. And that was how long ago was that? That was years
ago. I don't even remember. That was when I first started at Walmart.
Yeah. See, you met this brother.
2013.
Yeah. So you see how the time goes by though. So the time will go by, man. Well, Jacob's Trouble's gonna be at the door, and Lord willing, we part of the elect though. It's coming though, But
that's why you have to be happy because hey, at least you guys.
Yeah, you can't be bad or anything like that. That sheep that came back to the fold. I'm glad that at least we did camp today and we're pushing forward though. At least do it, because at the end of the day, I know these brothers. If we could do camp together, we'll do it together, and we'll do it together, man. Lord willing, and we can do camp together. But it's always a good feeling though, man. When all three of us could do camp together, It's always a great feeling though, man. That's why I couldn't wait though. This brother told me though, oh, Guac's gonna come too. All right, cool. Stratford, fine, let's go.
So then all the people that see us, they know something. They know something's going on. It's that energy. It changed.
Yeah.
Now we're in a different frequency.
Yeah.
Girls be dropping fucking fake shit.
Purposely.
I'm getting into you so just to have a conversation.
Yeah.
I was at Chevron doing the pound. This girl I used to work with came in. She saw me. She came in just to talk. And I was like, God, you look good for her. I was like, oh, hey, next week. And it's all it is. He's doing it.
Yeah, God.
He's making you awesome. And one day you're going to be like, why the fuck? Everything's falling into place.
Yeah. And that's the thing, the time though, like, everything will fall into place though, and we'll get the fuck out of here, man, because we ain't trying to be a second here any longer though, Yep. You got anything else?
Nope.
So with that, hopefully this camp was edifying. We want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. So with that, we want to say shalom.
Shalom.